Hollywood with him. "How does your sister know so much about the goings-on of Hollywood stars?" I asked. Ava rolled her eyes. "Because she's one of them." "She's one of them?" I repeated. "A movie star I've never heard of." "Angela's not a movie star," Ava said. "Not yet, anyway. She's married to Freddie Harrison. She had a few bit parts and travels in their circles. Why, just last week she was at a party at—" "Who in the world is Freddie Harrison?" Roger interrupted. Ava gave him a look like he was the dumbest person on the planet. "He's an actor. He's been in plenty of movies." "We're getting off track here," Martha said. "As of now, we don't know who will be participating." "Of course we do," Ava said. "Angela will be one of the performers. She told me so herself." Martha looked skeptical. "I'll contact the Victory Committee to find out for sure. In the meantime, does anyone have anything else to add?" The chief raised his hand. "I do. What kind of security do these things have? With just 3 of us on the police force, I can't guarantee anything. We might have to get the state police to assist if they don't have their own security." "I'll check on it when I contact them," Martha said. "Anyone else?" We all shook our heads. Martha stood. "If that's it, the meeting is adjourned." I walked out of the mayor's office with my future father-in-law. "Well, that was interesting," I said. Dad smiled. "To say the least. What do you think? Is Gable coming?" "I guess we'll find out soon enough," I said. "Did you know Ava had a sister?" "Sort of," he said. "Years ago, Ava's mother left Ned and took the girls with her. When their mother died, about 10 years ago, Ava moved back to Progress to be closer to her father. I'd forgotten all about the sister. I guess it's none of our business anyway." He held the door to the stairway open and followed me through. "I guess." My heels made a clacking noise on the marble stairs as we went down. When we reached the first floor and entered the police department, Jimmy Feeney was on the telephone at the front desk. I waved to him. "Thank you for the Father's Day gift," Dad said. "It was very thoughtful of you." "You're welcome." Father's Day was the day before, and I'd brought him a paperweight for his desk and signed the card from Bill and me. I hadn't consulted with my fiancé because he was down south training with the 3rd Armored Division, but I knew he'd like the idea. Since I'd recently begun calling the chief Dad, I thought it was only fitting to get him something, especially since my own father was overseas. I bought Pop a similar paperweight and put it away until he got home from the war. He'd have quite a few gifts to open when the war was over. "Heading back to the paper?" he asked. I nodded. "Can I buy you lunch first?" Before I had a chance to answer, Jimmy called out, "Hey, Chief!" Dad turned around. "Mrs. Pinkley said someone stole 2 of her chickens from the coop in the backyard." "Tell her I'll be right there." He turned back to me. "It's probably the neighborhood fox again, but I have to check on it." "We'll go to lunch another day," I said. We parted outside, and I watched him drive off in his squad car. My stomach took that moment to inform me that even though the chief wasn't buying, I still needed lunch. I crossed the town square to Woolworth's, wondering 2 things. Was Clark Gable really coming to town? And was Ava's sister actually taking part in the bond rallies, or was it wishful thinking on Ava's part? The lunch counter at Woolworth's was where I usually ate lunch if I didn't bring something from home. It was close to the newspaper, and the service was quick. The food was good most days, with the exception of the meatloaf special. I avoided that one. There was one empty stool next to Dan Petrie, who was perusing the menu even though it never changed. I slid onto the stool. "Hi, Dan." "Hi." "I would have walked over with you if I had known you were coming here," he said. "I didn't know until a few minutes ago." Dan held the menu in front of me. "Here you go." "I know what I'm ordering," I said. "I have the menu memorized." "I do too." He returned the menu to the stand on the counter. "I look at it every time anyway, hoping there will be some..."